你好，我的名字是 Mike Insley. I was lucky enough to spend 4 years living and working in the Chinese wine industry in the Ningxia province in northwest China, and have just recently returned to New Zealand to take up a role with Yealands out here in the Archery Valley of Marlborough. It was a great opportunity to spend time in China. We were living in a very remote part out west by the Gobi Desert, and it gave me an insight, I think, into the real China. Um, Culturally, you soon start to work out that people everywhere around the world want the same things. You want food on the table, you want a safe and clean living environment for your children and your family, you want a roof over your head, and there's just different ways and means of getting to that point. I found the Chinese people I was working with and interacting with on a daily basis, whether it's going out and buying our groceries at the local supermarket or fruit and veg through the local street markets. Everyone's very accepting of us. My wife and I were the one of very few Westerners living in this particular city, and I was the only Westerner working in our business over there full time. Yeah, we felt accepted into the community, into the work. People were very friendly. You always felt safe. I think that's one of the biggest things people travelling to China generally say. You really do feel safe walking around at whatever time of day or night. With China being New Zealand's largest trading partner now, and also the increasing number of Chinese tourists coming to our country, I think it's really important for New Zealanders to at least consider learning some Mandarin or Chinese language, even if it's just how to pronounce the various letters or sounds correctly. I must admit I get very frustrating after spending time in China and hearing a very heavily anglicised pronunciation for some of the sounds. Just little simple things like understanding that the ZH, words starting with ZH or having a ZH in them, the ZH is pronounced a J or a Ch sound, not a Z sound. Totally changes it when you get a city called Wenzhou or Wenchou. So I think that's something that people should just be aware of, and it shows respect for visitors coming to us and also our trading partners. It's always good to try and get people's names pronounced correctly. I certainly encourage people to take up the Chinese language, study it. It's challenging, I can assure you of that. I sometimes wonder whether our ears hear the tones in the language, but certainly if you try speaking Mandarin with Chinese native speakers, they will certainly appreciate it and you'll make a friend for life.